points standing. Richard Moore is in second spot. Mike Minning running in third. That is the Southern Division. In the Northern Division, Ian Perot, Rick Leoconin, and he's not here today, and Scott Green also not here today. So watch for Stewart, Moore, and Minnig, and also Perot, the New Zealand rider. So those are the 4 riders to watch for. 82 Minnig, 83 Moore, 140 Stewart, and 216 Ian Perot in those magnificent Z leathers, that blue and chartreuse orange or whatever that looks like. Boy, it's really very colorful. And we're going to be getting ready here to go in just a minute. If things go to plan, 3 of those 4 riders I just mentioned should be in the winner's circle. I want to mention Kurt Adams, bike number 181, is riding on all new Avon tires, and he's not on the Dunlops today. I want to mention also here today observing is Eddie Wood, the director of Avon Racing, and expert manager Mike Bernard, both from England. And we want to welcome them out here to Willow Springs Raceway today. And there they go, open stock production underway into turn number 1. Ian Perot in second spot. Dome's got the lead. Here goes 250 GP. Boy, Perot, the New Zealand rider, really making up some ground on your leader, and he's going to go right around in between 2 and 3. Ian hasn't won one out here in a long time, and I don't know if he's ever won one of these down here in Willow Springs, and boy, he looks good today. Just took control of the race right there between 2 and 3, and down the hill they go. Still about 7 riders in a dogfight coming down the hill. This first lap down, 7 laps to go. Ian went down on him going down the back straightaway. Dome's in the middle of it. You know Richard Moore's up in there as well. Cal Rayburn should be up in the thick of this too on a Yamaha. So his lone Yamaha is going to be going up against all these Suzukis out here. And here they come out of turn number 9. And boy, what a good run by the New Zealand rider. It's the first time we've seen him with this big of a lead in an AFM event down here in the South. Look at this guy go. Ian Perot, 216 leading, and then a dogfight. Look at this. Rayborn's got the Yamaha up in the second spot. Minnig running up there in third. Richard Moore and Chris Stewart also in there as well. Oh, this is the best we've seen that Yamaha go this year. Cal Rayburn showing his heels to a lot of the Suzuki riders out here today going around turn number 2. Dave Gibbons running second in that 250 GP class. 219 running out there in front. Starting to motor away a little bit at a time here around this racetrack. An inch here, a foot there, and he's starting to motor away from everybody else. Look at Rayburn on the Yamaha in second spot. This is the story. Yamaha's never run this well, and more or less just go for broke now. The national season is over with, and Tom Houseworth's got that Yamaha tuned up just right, and it's looking good out here. This race is not over. We may have a battle between Rayburn and Perot before this thing is over with. There they come. It's Perot. Rayburn, look at Stewart going to the inside. We got a great 3-rider to offer third spot. And it looks like Chris Stewart took over second. A good pass by Chris Stewart, and Rayburn says, oh no, you don't, and he's coming full level with him. But going into turn number 2, Stewart shuts the door on him. But neither one of them can catch the high-flying Perot out there in front. In 250 GP right now, it's Gibbons leading with Ishiyama running in second spot. Rod Smith, your Formula 2 points leader, running in third spot. And that takes care of those guys. Remember, they got $100 on the line for this one, I believe, from AFM. But down the back straightaway, it's still the New Zealand rider, Ian Perot, in front. Jeff, am I doing this right? I got to get the word from Jeff Stern down here. Cal Rayborn running in second spot. Joe Solis pulling back in. He's just holding on to the lead. But amazingly enough, Rayborn on the Yamaha in second spot. In third spot now, that's right. Stewart, in fact, who's in second, is starting to go after the leader a little bit. And then behind him comes Moore. Behind him, Domay, and behind him, Minig. And that's who we thought the battle would be. It would be right there. And then comes 181. That's Curtis Adams. And then in eighth spot, hasn't come around yet. Here they come. It's the Yamaha 19 of Denny Doherty. A terrific 250 GP battle going on, going into turn number 1 right now. 4 riders going for it. Looks like he's definitely going to be caught. Bob Smith, your 4-2 points leader, broke an engine up there and is off the track. But let me tell you, Pearl's got the lead, but right now it looks like Stewart is the fastest guy on the track as he pulls away from Rayborn and tries to go after the leader. Are there enough laps left to try and catch him? We're going to find out. This is going to be the halfway flag. Boy, and here comes Perot. And about a second and a half behind him is Stewart. You can see he's catching up. Rayborn in third, Moore in fourth, Domay in fifth, Minig running in sixth spot. And I'm telling you, Stewart definitely picking it up now on Perot. We may have a battle on our hands before this race is over. Stewart got caught in traffic the first couple of times around here, and now he's finally broken away, and it's clear sailing. Boy, he is definitely catching your leader. He's now only a second behind him. 1 second off the pace bank. You can measure it now in yards. In fact, he outbroke Perot going into turn number 3, and he picks up a little bit more. Position back as they head into turn number 1. Minig running there in 6th spot. Ray Adams back there in 7th spot. But it's getting close. In fact, right now, they're more or less, he's moved it out again to about a second and a half. It's got to be frustrating for Stewart. He's leading the point standings in this, and of course, Ian Perot is leading up there in the northern class. So you've got the clash of the two points leaders in this division. One from up north, Ian Perot leading, and the one that's in 2nd spot, Chris Stewart, who's leading the Southern Division. In that very hotly contested 250 GP class, going around turn number 2 right now. Boy, that's close. It's Gibbons, then Nishiyama running in 2nd spot. Then comes Curtis Maddox in 3rd. Good job for Curtis Maddox running up there in 3rd spot. And then in 4th spot, it could have been Vance Speck. He should be up there with him as long. I'm surprised Kevin Clark's not up there. Check and see where Kevin Clark is next time around. He's very fast. Curtis Maddox holding down 3rd spot in a very ferocious 250 GP action going up the hill right now. 4 riders going for $100 there in that battle. But right now, we're looking for turn number 9. They're going to be coming up on some lap traffic. Let's see if this makes a difference. So he's very consistently in the 130s. But then so is Stewart. And then Domay now, once Moore made that little bobble, evidently dropped him back to 4th spot. Now Domay's making 3rd place stick, or I should say 4th place stick. Not much Minnie could do back there in 6th spot, watching all the action. Ray Adams running in there in 7th spot. Denny Duarte in 8th. Excuse me, that's Curtis Adams. Oh, we got a rider down in turn number 6. The rider's up and walking away from the bike. It's over the crest of the hill. It's still Dave Gibbons running there in front in that 250 class. It's Ishiyama now who's got the lead. Gibbons in 2nd spot. If Stewart's going to plan anything now, if he has any last lap strategy, he better hurry up and do it, and he better get up onto Perot, because right now the white flag isn't going to be coming out this time around. One more lap to go, and if Stewart's going to do it, he's going to have to pull out all the stops on this lap and have a remarkable lap, because it looks like Perot is going to be a very consistent runner here all day today. He's looking hot. And he's looking hot in those new Z leathers, too. Here he goes by. One more lap to go. Stewart sees it. Cal Rayborn now in a very lonely 3rd position, but he's on the Yamaha. Richard Moore in 4th. DeMay in 5th. So Moore got that position back again, and Minnick sitting there in 6th spot. Stewart now is close to Perot as he's been all day as they head around turn number 2. Stewart is riding beyond himself here as he's going around turn number 2. He's trying to pick it up as much as he can and watch him out break him into 3. He picks up a little more as he goes up the hill. Oh, he's going to have to try and do something, because right now Perot is just out of his draft, and he's going to have to try and really make it up in these turns. It looks like it's going to be Perot that's going to hold on for the win, because he's definitely got the... he's just out of the draft. There's just not much Stewart can do about it. It looks like he's pulling. He got a good drive off of the crest of the hill, and I think the positions are going to be set. Perot's going to win one. I believe this is his first win this year at Willow Springs, and we're going to be happy to talk to him down there in the winner's circle. We're going to want Perot, Stewart, and possibly Rayborn as they come out of turn number 9. Here they come out of 9. It's going to be the New Zealand rider, Ian Perot, his first win ever out here in the Southern California region, and he takes the checker flag, fist in the air. Stewart gets 2nd spot, a very close 2nd spot, and now we're going to check on Rayborn for 3rd. He's got both. DeMay gets 5th, and hard-charging Mike Mig gets 6th position. Okay, let's get the top 3 runners down here to the winner's circle, please. Let's all gather around here by the Toyota Snack Bar, and we'll talk to the riders here just for a couple of seconds, find out what their thoughts are going to be going into the Riverside finale. Boy, somebody, that was close in that 250 GP action. Do we know who won it? Was it Ishiyama or Gibbons? Ishiyama won it. He took it. And Gibbons, who was your early race leader, had to settle for 2nd spot. Curtis Maddox in a fine ride for 3rd. Okay, let's get the top 3 runners over here. Let's get Stewart, let's get Perot, and let's get Cal Rayborn. Boy, we want to talk to Cal Rayborn. He's got that Yamaha going real well against these Suzukis out here.